Hey you guys, it's Kelly Cosmo here, and today I am giving my second vlog that's going to be posted. The previous vlog on the whole tummy tuck and breast augmentation went up probably a few days to a week ago, and then today I am giving the next update, so this will be vlog number 2. So it is after my pre-op appointment. I've already had that. I had that on Tuesday. It's now 3 days later. And my surgery's in little less than 2 weeks. So if anyone's jumping on the videos and they haven't watched the previous video, things that you would want to know is I live in Seattle, Pacific Northwest area. My surgery cost $10,800. I am getting a breast augmentation underneath the breast is where the insert is going. I'm getting 425 cc's, which is different than what I said in the previous video, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm 5'4", 130 pounds, mother of 2. I am a 34 to 36 A cup right now, and I'm shooting for a full C or D with my implants. Hopefully that's the key information that you're going to want when watching these videos. Hopefully that information helps you out in what you're looking for in a vlog type style. A couple things that I didn't touch on the previous videos are that I have what my doctor called deflated breasts. So I was always an A when I was smaller, when I weighed around 120. I was always an A cup, and then when I got pregnant with my first son, I gained 80 pounds, which is a lot, and I went to an E, basically, while nursing. So they got extremely full and stretched, obviously, and then when I lost all that weight after having my first, and then I was pregnant again with my, obviously, I had a second child that I've talked about, and I gained 25 pounds with that one, but then I breastfed my daughter for 1.5 years. I wasn't able to breastfeed my son. So my breasts had changed a lot. They've expanded and gone down and whatnot. So what he described them as deflated. So I don't need a lift because my areola does not drop below where my breast like folds in on itself, if that makes any sense. Like if your boob is deflated or you think you might need a lift, one of the ways that they describe it is that like where it folds in on itself, like where you can tuck like your finger up underneath your breast, that part, your areola should be higher than that or at the same height. If it's higher than that, chances are you probably don't need a lift. If it's lower than that, then they might recommend a lift. When you get your breast implants, they sit like super, super high up, and he said that a lot of women probably want breasts that look like mine now when they are going to get a breast augmentation, just because when the implants go in, they will like settle a lot better because they don't have to stretch, and I won't have that skin stretching as much. They will obviously stretch. They're a lot smaller now than they will be, but I have that extra space to have an implant go in just fine because I was a bigger size. And then there was something else. Oh, I'm going to a 425. I have looked at, I'm not even kidding, probably thousands of women's breasts of like before and after pictures of like how many cc's they got and all that kind of thing. The thing that I struggle with is that my A cup size all comes from my skin. I have very, very little fat in my breasts. A lot of it's just skin. So a lot of it's just kind of gathering the skin up and sticking it in a bra. And that's where I get what little volume I have from it. So it's hard for me to find other women that are like that because they either have had to gained a lot of weight or have been pregnant and gained a lot of weight during their pregnancy and breastfed and all that kind of stuff to have their boobs have this deflated look that mine have. So I just want to see like what breasts that look like mine look like afterwards. I've looked at so many pictures of 450 cc's, and some of them look, in my opinion, on what I would want on my body, too big. Not that they're too big for that person, but they're too big, I would think, for me. And then I've looked at other ones where I'm like, oh, like I actually, you know, that looks fine. I don't think that I'd want to go any smaller. And I really, really struggle with that. And I would say that I'm probably, I don't know, 80% sure that I'm going to go with 425. My doctor said that they just need a 5 days notice, and he could tell that I was a little unsure on what exactly size I wanted to get. My fear is going too big. I don't, by any means, do I want to be like all natural. Like I don't want someone to look at me and be like, are those real? Are those fake? Like if someone looks at me, they're probably going to be like, yeah, she has fake boobs. But I don't care. Like I don't care if someone looks at me and they know that I have fake breasts. Like they're not for you. They're not for you. And I care about what judgment you're giving me. Like they're all about me and my confidence and how I feel. So I don't really care if someone looks at me and they thinks that they're too big or they're too fake or whatever. I just want to make sure that I feel comfortable and that I will be confident in the size that I get. I don't want to go too small and then want to have to get another surgery. And my doctor said that he sees that a lot in his office, that women come in and they get, you know, a breast implant and then they come back within a year and they're like, I want to go bigger. So that's not something I want to do just because I don't want to pay for this like all over again, kind of a thing. That doesn't sound appealing whatsoever. So I'm thinking I'll go with 425. I have a few people that I know that I've seen in person, their breasts, not like, you know, over their clothes, but I've seen that they've gotten implants, and I've asked how much they got. And a woman that I know, she got 375, and hers are fairly large. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm going way too big then. But I have to keep in mind that she was also a B before her surgeries, and I'm an A, but it's a skin A, if that makes any sense. It's like just the skin. It's not a lot of fat tissue there and breast tissue or whatnot. So I think I'm gonna probably go with 425. I held the implants like next to each other. I put them in the bra again in my my pre-op appointment, and I had another t-shirt and just kind of like pulled it tight and looked from the sides and all of that kind of stuff. My goal is I don't want to have to ever wear a push-up bra. Like I never want to wear another push-up bra. I really just want to wear like the bare minimum support bra and feel confident in my cup size. So I don't know. I still have a lot to think about, and I still might ask to come in before my surgery to try them on one more time to see if that's the exact size that I want to get. He just went over my surgery. Again, if you're new, I'm going under the breast. You can see all the reasons why and everything in a previous video that I'll have linked down below. I also talked about the finances and that kind of thing, of like how I'm paying, not how I'm paying for it, but like the way that I'm going about paying for this procedure in the previous video. So if you guys want to go and check that out, like I said, it'll be linked down below, and I can probably put it in the cards up above if I remember to do that, because I always forget to do that. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll talk to you later.